Time with Shebrew Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy tea time with Shebrew Royalty. Shebrew Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. Shebrew Royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit.
Shalom, shalom, sisters. Shalom. Come on in, sisters. Come on in. Come on in with your beautiful royal selves. Come on in. Come on in. How are you all? How are you? Who is here? Who is here? Let's see. Sister Ahab Karat, of course you're here. Shalom, sis. Shalom. So good to see you. You are always on time, my sister. You are always on time. The water. Come on in. As you come in, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Share, subscribe, all of the above if you haven't already done so. Please come on in, call someone and let them know that we are live. Text someone. Let us get this Shebrew Royal Tea Party started. All right, let's do that. Who else is here? As you come in, just drop your name or a quam, a shalom, something in the chat in the chat box to let me know that you are here. Come on in. Come on in. So before I go any further, as we always do, we have to give a huge shout out, a huge praise to the Almighty I am that I am, AHAYAH, ASHAR, AHAYAH, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews, the Almighty God, the Most High God, right? In the name of his Son, YASHAYA HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Rawach Qadash. So let us just give a huge praise, the water to the Most High for bringing us back here another Sunday, another first day of the week to come together and just have tea and conversation and learn together. Sister Adana, shalom, shalom, good to see you. All praises, all praises. It's always good to see you all. I'm your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today, the water. So welcome back, sisters. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Did y'all miss me last week? Did y'all miss me? Sister Johnny, shalom. Shalom, so good to see you as well. Oh my goodness, shalom. So good to see you. How was your last couple of weeks? We were not here last week. You know, we took a break. We took a little break last week. And but I pray that everyone had a productive week, a restful week, a beautiful and blessed week. Shalom. You saw Sister Adana Khan, yes. We saw each other last week, just not here. Yes, I'm so glad that we get to see each other every Shabbat, most high willing, when yes, we get to see each other on that day and just love on each other and just have such an amazing time, don't we? We have such an amazing time on the Shabbat. But praise the Most High, we are back here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty, and it's good to be back. It's good to see you all here, right? So before moving forward in this discussion, let's get these disclaimers out of the way, get all this, housekeeping stuff out of the way so we can jump right into tonight's show. So let me start by saying Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay. We get it. But if you happen upon this channel and you realize that you don't agree with our beliefs, our lifestyle, it's okay as well. Just keep searching YouTube, and I'm sure that you will find your perfect cup of tea and your perfect flavor. You owe that to yourself, right? So just keep searching YouTube. But if you're not quite sure, why don't you just stick around and see? Maybe you will find that we are your cup of tea. Just check us out for a little bit, right? But please, we ask, if you decide we're just not your cup of tea, do not leave any insults or any derogatory statements in the comment box, because that would be distasteful. So we would really appreciate that, and we thank you in advance. Also, although I am a licensed physician assistant and a certified functional nutrition professional, and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness on my broadcasts, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. So if you are experiencing any medical issues whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And the views that you will hear on this channel are the views of myself or my guest, and not those of any particular church or organization. So that being said, let's jump right in. And, we're going to take a stroll through ShebrewRoyalty.com, because this is our official website, ShebrewRoyalty.com. Right? So let's take a stroll and see what you've been missing. Because guess what? We have some new products that we're going to feature tonight. So isn't that exciting? Yeah, let's just run on over here to ShebrewRoyalty.com and see what we've got brewing over here. Give me just a second to get the website up on the screen here. Let us start here. All right, sisters, we are at the home page of ShebrewRoyalty.com. Here we are. Sacred Self-Care for the Royal Woman. Discover Shebrew Royalty LLC. So this is our official website. Please, if you haven't already visited the site, come back and just take a look. We're just going to go through a few things tonight, just so we can show you our new products that we have. But if you have not been to our website, please, there's just so much on here that you don't want to miss, right? So much good stuff, all organic, all natural products on here. You don't have to worry about any toxic stuff in your body or on your body for that matter, okay? So we are going to go over to, let's go to Shebrew's Royalties. Let's go over here, because guess what? We have a new tea tonight that we are featuring. So here we go, Shebrew's Royalties. And you all are familiar with some of the teas that we've been featuring previously. And these are all loose leaf, organic, caffeine-free herbal teas. All of the teas that you will get here are loose tea, loose teas, and they're caffeine free and they're herbal, all natural or all organic for inner healing and vitality. So here we have the Shebrew Royal Tea, the Hebrew Royal Tea. And like I said, come back to the website and check us out. Check out what we have. We have femininity. We have masculinity. Don't you love it? And then we have our Sacred Calm herbal tea that just helps you to just chill out. Just chill out. Okay? It relaxes you. Look at all the ingredients in there. But we featured that last time. So tonight we are featuring our new tea, which is Shebrew's Strength Tonic Tea. And this is a mineral-rich, anti-inflammatory, strength restoring tonic designed to support the body post exertion, after working out, exercising, stretching, during healing, or for overall energy, adrenal, and immune health. And look at the ingredients that are in here. And once again, all organic, no additives, just the earth's medicine prepared with reverence. So here we have nettle leaf, oat straw, moringa leaf, ginger root, cinnamon chips, turmeric root, and licorice root. This is our new tea. And when we get to what's your cup of tea tonight, that is my cup of tea tonight. So I am letting you know this is my cup of tea tonight. And it is perfect for this weather that we are having right now. Perfect. When we're talking about cinnamon and turmeric and licorice, I mean, doesn't that sound fall-ish? So yes, that's our tea that we are featuring tonight. Then we're going to jump over to Temple Treasures because I have another product that I am featuring tonight as well. Our last show on sarcopenia, I told you all that these products were in the works. So here they are. I promised you that we were going to get these products out here, and here they are. So, of course, you know about our bath soaks. Many of you have tried the luxurious body butters. Yes. And when I say luxurious, I mean luxurious. And then our face and body scrubs. I'm telling you, the melanated sugar and spice body scrub is perfect for this time of year. Perfect for this time of year. So you want to come back and check this out. Also, the Salt of the Earth Royal Body Scrub as well. Check out the ingredients in there. All right, we have our hair oils, our hair butters. So the newest product is the body oil. The body oil. And this is a Temple Treasures creation by Shebrew Royalty and Hebrew Royalty. And it's for men and women. 100% natural and organic, and it's for external use only. So this oil, the purpose and the benefits of this oil is it soothes aches and tension. It's for anti-inflammatory support, deep muscle and tissue recovery. So if you're having any soreness after exercising, after working out, or having any muscle cramps, any tension, this is the perfect oil that you need. Nervous system calming, and it's a multi-purpose healing oil. You can use this as a massage oil to work out those sore muscles, those kinks. You know, sometimes we get those knots from all that tension. This is the perfect oil for that. So here are the ingredients. It's olive oil, safflower oil, arnica flowers, calendula petals, comfrey leaves, moringa oil, and castor oil. And then the essential oils are lavender, which is very soothing, calming, cedarwood, clary sage, and sweet marjoram. And it was thoughtfully formulated for both men and women. So if you go to the Hebrew royalty link, you will find that oil on the Hebrew royalty collection as well, because it's used for both men and women. All right, so those are our two new products. And there's just so much more on here. Let me just go through the website really quick and show you where else you need to visit. So we visited the royalties, Temple Treasures, the Hebrew Royalty Collection. Let's not forget Shebrew Royalties Apparel. We're going to come back to that in a minute. You can go to the store right here. This is where you can purchase your products. Here you go. If you go to Temple Treasures, these are our Temple Treasures products right here. Look at that. All this good stuff. Please come and check out the products. Share this website with everyone that you know, because I am telling you, these products that you are buying in the stores are toxic. The majority of them are very toxic. So you definitely want to check them out, scan them, find out what are in those products before you put them on or in your body. You don't have to worry about that here. All of our products are organic, natural. There are no additives, no toxic agents whatsoever. So here are our royal teas. This is our new tea, Shebrew Strength Tonic Tea. It's an herbal, mineral-rich tonic from the Royal Teas collection. Here we go. And I am telling you, this tea is delicious. Delicious. And perfect for fall. Perfect for fall. And when we go into winter as well. And here is our Hebrew royalty collection. So here we go for the brothers. Share this link with the brothers as well so that they can come out and shop for their products as well. Right? And here's the Royal Muscle Recovery Oil that we talked about. Sacred Healing for the Royal Body. Check that out. Doesn't that sound regal? Because we're royal people. Yes, we are. So, and we deserve the finest things on and in our bodies. And that's what Shebrew royalty delivers for you. So here it is. And this goes into even more information on what this oil is all about. So please come back to the website. I'm not going to stay here too long, but do come back to the website and check it out. Let me catch up on your messages here. Sister Johnny says, calm and busy. Okay, that's good. A calm and busy week. Sister Adana says, Khan says. Sister Johnny says, Khan. All right. So, yeah, we're going to also jump over to our Shopify store real quick. We haven't visited that in a while. So let's check out the Shopify store and see what we've got over here. This is our Shopify store. ShebrewRoyalty.myshopify.com. And here we have our collections of backpacks with the Shebrew lioness. We have totes, we have the dress, we have the t-shirt with the Shebrew lioness, we have the slides, another tote, and then, like I said, we're just going to browse through this really quick. Let's go through the catalog real quick. We have our Shebrew Royalty collection here. Sweatshirts, totes, slides. We have our Chosen collection here. Chosen Royal Holy Peculiar from 1 Peter 2 and 9. We have our Temple Treasures collection. Our Tea Time mugs. Our Shebrew Lioness products again. Our Natural Branches products. Our Hebrew Royalty products here. Please, sisters, share the link and, get others to support what we're doing here. All right, so we are back. We are back. So what did y'all think about that little excursion that we took over to ShebrewRoyalty.com and ShebrewRoyalty.myshopify.com? So, sisters, what is your cup of tea tonight? Talk to me. I've already spilled the beans about my tea. My cup of tea tonight is Shebrew's Strength Tonic Tea. And I am so serious. These teas are delicious. These teas, not only are they healthy, but they are so delicious. If you have tried any of these teas, please drop a comment in the comment box about what tea that you tried and what did you think about it, because I am telling you that Sacred Calm is delicious, that Femininity is delicious, and now this Shebrew Royalty is delicious. And like I said, they all have so many amazing health benefits. And now our Shebrew's Strength Tonic Tea is, I am telling you, it is so perfect for the weather that we're having right now. So it is the Shebrew's Strength Tonic Tea is an herbal, mineral-rich tonic that is handcrafted with all organic and natural ingredients. A mineral-rich, anti-inflammatory, strength-restoring tonic designed to support the body post-exertion during healing or for overall energy, adrenal, and immune support. So let's talk about the ingredients that are in this tea. So there's nettle leaf. That's the first ingredient. And how does it help? Nettle leaf is rich in iron, vitamin C, and chlorophyll, all crucial for red blood cell production. Red blood cell production. How many of us have and struggle with anemia, right? So you'll want something that is going to naturally boost your red blood cell production. Well, here it is with the nettle leaf. The vitamin C content enhances the iron absorption. It also contains vitamin K, folate, and trace minerals that support hemoglobin production and overall blood health. So who can't use that? Oh, sis, you have to remind me. You have to, sis, I am so sorry. Please. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. You said you thought I was going to bring the Femininity tea to Shabbat. Sis, I am so sorry. Salakia. I am so sorry. I had so much going on, sis, that I completely forgot. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. But I have to come over to your place, we have to meet up so that I can get my bag. And so how about we do an exchange? I will bring the tea, you bring the bag, and problem solved. How about that? I'm so sorry. No worries. Now I went bother that one, and then I want both that one and the new one. I am so serious, sis. You're gonna love them. I am serious. You're going to love them. I stand behind these teas. So why is nettle leaf powerful? Nettle leaf is traditionally used to support those with anemia or fatigue due to blood deficiency. All right. Oat straw. That's the next ingredient in the Shebrew strength tonic tea. So, how does it help? While it does not directly build the blood, oat straw is rich in calcium, magnesium, and silica, which nourish the nervous system and indirectly supports circulatory health. It helps the body to absorb and utilize nutrients more efficiently, supporting overall vitality and recovery. So that is oat straw. Then there's moringa leaf, that's also in the Shebrew's strength tonic tea. And it is iron and protein. It's an iron and protein rich superfood, moringa leaf. I'm sure you all have heard a lot about moringa leaf. And how does moringa leaf help? It contains iron, amino acids, and vitamins A, C, and E, all vital for blood formation and antioxidant protection. So we're talking this tea is a powerhouse, right? Look at the ingredients that are in this tea. It also helps combat nutritional deficiencies that lead to poor blood quality or low energy. Then there's licorice root. Licorice root supports cortisol balance and strengthens the adrenal glands, helping the body to manage stress, which can impair blood production. It improves nutrient assimilation, making it easier for the body to rebuild and maintain healthy blood. Then there's turmeric root and ginger also in this tea blend. So while the turmeric root and the ginger root are not directly blood building, these herbs improve circulation, ensuring better delivery of oxygen and nutrients. They reduce inflammation, creating a better internal environment for healing and regeneration. And turmeric may stimulate red blood cell formation mildly through its liver supportive actions. So in summary, there's nettle leaf, which is rich in iron. It boosts our red blood cells, magnesium, and chlorophyll. Oat straw supports the nervous system, promotes recovery. It is mineral rich and it supports absorption. The moringa leaf is nutrient dense, contains iron, protein, calcium, and antioxidants. Then there's ginger root, and it's the dried ginger root that it's in this blend. It's anti-inflammatory, it supports digestion, and enhances circulation and absorption. There's also cinnamon chips, which is warming and sweet, which supports blood sugar balance. There's also dried turmeric root, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. It enhances circulation and absorption. And last but not least, the licorice root supports adrenal health, hormone balance, improves nutrient uptake, and sweetens the blend naturally. So once again, this is not just a tea, it's definitely a tonic. Right? So how do you brew this tea, this tonic? You use 1 tablespoon per 8 ounces of water. Steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Turn my phone off here. I'm sorry about that. Steep for 10 to 15 minutes or simmer gently for deeper extraction. Sweeten with raw honey if desired. And the suggested use is that you drink daily for strength, energy, and recovery. And this blend was crafted with love by Shebrew Royalty Temple Treasures Collection and Shebrew Royalties. Give me just a second. I have to make sure this phone is turned off so it's not vibrating. Thank you so much. All right. Oat straw, is that from oats? You know what, sis? I think it's from the stems, the strawy part. I'm almost certain. I really need to do my research on that. What part of it it's from. Sister Johnny says, I need that too. I'll be getting some body butter pretty soon. So yes, I think so, sis. So once again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. We are about to get started. And once again, please help promote us on your social media platforms because we're still not there yet. We are still not there yet. So I depend on you all to share, to spread the word about what we're doing here on Sunday evenings, and the products that we have, and both on Shebrew Royalty and our Shopify store. All right, so let us get started. Let's talk about our last show. What did you all think about our last show, Strong to the Core, Understanding Sarcopenia and Reclaiming Strength? What did you all think about that? Did you all learn anything from that? I certainly did. I certainly did. And I have started incorporating a lot of those. I've been doing my workouts, trying to get those in. That's one of the reasons why I decided to make this tea, is because as we get older, like we learned, sometimes, our muscles can start shrinking. And if we're not careful, if we're not taking in the proper nutrients, they get weak. And this can lead to falls, injuries. And so we want to avoid that. We want to stay strong and healthy, even as we age, right? There's no excuse. No excuse. As we get older, we should be getting wiser, right? And yes, things don't work quite like they used to when we were in our 20s and 30s, but that does not mean that we have to fall apart, right? And that's one of the reasons why I do what I do, because I need to stay healthy and strong. And while I'm doing so, we can all do this together, sisters. We can all learn together. We can all develop and maintain a healthy lifestyle together. And that's my aim. And I thank you all for being on this journey with me. So that being said, and without further ado, it's showtime, and not at the Apollo, but right here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. So shalom, beautiful sisters, beautiful sisters, and welcome back to Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty, where ancient wisdom meets modern wellness. And we honor our temple, that is you. I'm your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, for those of you who are just joining, here to sip and share and support your journey to vibrant health and sacred self-care. And that's what we're doing. We need to take care of ourselves, because what does that do? That helps us to be able to show up and help others. If we're falling apart, we're not going to be very effective in helping others, right? So if you're just tuning in, welcome back to Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty, your sacred space for women's health, wellness, and self-care, inspired by ancient wisdom and modern living. So September is here, sisters. September is here. We're in September. I remember we were just saying, oh my gosh, it's August. And August just flew right by. Now we're in September. Now we're in a new season as well. We're in fall, a season of transition, a time to slow down, to reset, and prepare your body, mind, and spirit for the cooler months that are ahead, right? Because from here on out, we may see some fluctuation. Of course, we're going to see some fluctuation in the temperature. Usually, during the season change, until it balances out, we're usually going to see some highs and lows. But we are headed now into these cooler months, and we need to prepare our mind, our body, and our spirit for that transition, right? So today we are diving into how to harvest health this fall with seasonal foods, powerful herbal remedies, and a beautiful, just a ritual, something that we can do at home to ground ourselves in wellness. So, autumn or fall is a season for slowing down and grounding, right? It's not like the summer where, we're running all over the place. There's just all this stuff going on. Now the weather is going to change. We're already seeing rain. We had a lot of rain here this morning. I don't know about where you're at, if you had rain, but we did. We had a good downpour welcoming in fall. So just as the trees release their leaves during this season, we too can release stress, old habits, or anything that is just weighing us down. This is a time for reflection, restoration, and intentional living. So autumn invites us to prepare for rest, to nourish ourselves deeply, and to create rhythms that bring peace to our minds and bodies. This is really a nice time to just slow down, sip some tea. We're going into the time where we now want to, light up the fireplace. We're going into that time where you just want to just chill, just relax, right? And for me, just being at home in the cozy, nice atmosphere here with aromatherapy going, those cinnamon spices and those, the aromatherapy with that autumn, that fall smell, the pumpkin spice and all of that. I love this type of weather. I really do. How about you all? Do you all like this weather? Do you all like when it gets rainy and just, it's rainy outside, you're looking out at the rain and you're inside in your nice warm cozy spot? I love this weather. I really do. But I think every season has something about it that we love, right? So going into autumn, as the leaves begin to turn, our bodies naturally crave the warmth, nourishment, and grounding foods. Seasonal eating isn't just a trend, it's an ancient practice. This is how, people ate back in the day. They didn't eat all these, what do we call these, processed food and stuff like that. I remember growing up, and my mother used to call these foods, these grounding foods, she called them provision. So we would have provisions, which was the sweet potato, the potatoes, the carrots, there was some other root vegetables that we would eat, on the island. I think calabash was one of the names. The breadfruit was another one. And these were what we would call the grounding foods, but my mother called them provision, whatever that meant, right? This was our provision. And so this brings me back to that time growing up with the provisions. So in September, think apples, root vegetables, squashes, and who doesn't like a good squash or pumpkin soup? Something like that, just nice and warm and filling, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing this fall. And warming spices like cinnamon and ginger. These foods are rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber. Let's not forget fiber, helping to boost immunity and balance our blood sugar while keeping you satisfied and energized. These foods are very filling. Very, very filling. So I have a video here. It's 10 foods that boost the immune system and kills pathogens and viruses. So these are immune boosting foods. Let's talk about this because we're going into the time where also with the rain, with everything that goes on during this time, a lot of people get sick during this time. They catch viruses and colds very easily. So what do you want to do? You want to boost your immune system before you get sick. So here are 10 foods that boost your immune system and kills pathogens and viruses. We need to know this. We need to prepare for this time of year. So let's get this video up on the screen. Ten foods that boost immunity to viruses.
10 foods that boost the immune system against invaders. The immune system is a collection of natural defenses which protect the human body from pathogens and disease. This system protects us against invaders like viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites, and other foreign particles that could damage your health and make you sick. Unfortunately, nowadays people have weaker immune systems because they consume too many junk foods and do not get enough nutrients into their diet. In today's video, we are going to explore 10 of the best foods that strengthen your immune system so that you can help protect yourself against harmful microbes. These will also help you to fight off existing infections faster with less side effects. Before we dive in, however, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn all notifications on. This helps me to reach more people with nutrition and health tips. This video is for educational purposes only, so do speak to your doctor if you have any medical concerns. Number 1 is garlic. Garlic is the number 1 most potent superfood when it comes to protecting the body against diseases and infections. It contains a powerful sulfur-based compound called allicin, which has been shown to be stronger than antibiotic drugs. Eating fresh, raw garlic is excellent for helping the immune system to destroy viruses, bacteria, mold, fungus, parasites, and yeast. The second food on our list is bell peppers. Did you know that eating 1 whole raw bell pepper is enough to meet your daily requirements for vitamin C? Eating these regularly and other foods rich in vitamin C helps to speed up white blood cell activity in the body. These are the immune cells that actively seek and destroy pathogens like viruses and harmful bacteria before they can do too much damage to your body. Some other excellent sources of vitamin C include berries, leafy green vegetables, and sauerkraut. Food number 3 is wild salmon. It is highly recommended to consume wild-caught salmon on a regular basis to support the immune system. This oily fish is rich in natural omega-3 fats called DHA and EPA, which actively strengthen the outer walls of your cells. This helps to protect your cells from being infected by viruses and harmed by other types of invaders. Coconut oil is up next. Did you know that eating foods that are cooked in vegetable oils cause inflammation in your body and weaken your immune system? However, raw coconut oil has the opposite effect and has a high smoke point, making it an excellent choice for cooking. Raw coconut oil contains monolaurin, an extremely powerful antiviral compound that destroys the outer envelope around viruses so that they can effectively be killed off. The medium-chain fats in coconut oil also help to build stronger cell membranes in order to protect your body from infections. Don't underestimate the power of beef liver in number 5. Although beef liver is unappetizing to many people, it remains one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Absolutely loaded with vitamin B12 and iron, beef liver helps to build healthy red blood cells, which carry oxygen and nutrients throughout the entire body, which in turn aids the protection of trillions of cells. You can get beef liver in the form of a pâté, or ask your butcher to mince it and have it mixed with regular ground beef to disguise the flavor. Coincidentally, beef liver is also loaded with the active version of vitamin A called retinol. This strengthens the mucosal cells in your nose, sinuses, and airways, which can help block viruses and harmful bacteria from entering your body. Number 6 is sauerkraut. 70% of your immune system is made up of friendly bacteria that live throughout your body, especially in the gut. You have trillions of friendly microbes which make nutrients and also help the body to make antibodies to viruses and other pathogens. Unfortunately, junk foods, artificial sweeteners, and antibiotic drugs kill off your friendly microbes, which can weaken your immune system. Eating a side of sauerkraut 2 to 3 times per week feeds the friendly microbes in your gut because it's loaded with both prebiotic fiber and probiotics. It's also one of the richest sources of vitamin C in the world, containing over 700 micrograms per cup. That's over 7 times the daily requirements. Other fermented foods which support your microbiome include kimchi, pickles, Greek yogurt, kefir, and miso. Next up is pasture-raised eggs. Eggs contain all the building blocks of life and are loaded with immune-boosting nutrients. The yellow yolks are rich in active vitamin A, which strengthens the mucosal lining of your sinuses, throat, airways, and stomach. This mucus captures and traps foreign invaders before they can infect your cells and damage your body. Opt for pasture-raised eggs instead of the cheaper variety, as these contain higher levels of omega-3s and vitamin E, which also support your immune system. Number 8 is the all-powerful bone broth. Historically, humans would always consume bone broth made from stewed and boiled animal bones. This actually played a role in human evolution in strengthening the joints and connective tissues of the hands. Drinking this liquid on a regular basis supplies the important amino acids, collagen, and minerals that the immune system needs to stay strong and healthy. These raw materials are used by your liver to make glutathione, one of the strongest antioxidants that protects against inflammation, autoimmune diseases, and infections. 9. Oysters. Oysters are one of the richest food sources of zinc, which is the most important trace mineral for your immune system. Getting adequate amounts of zinc in your diet can help to increase T cells. These are a part of your white blood cell army that fights off pathogens and targeted invaders. Eating 3 oysters is enough to meet your daily requirement for zinc. However, you can also get bioavailable zinc from crab meat, lobster, mussels, and shrimp. Last but by no means least, avocados. Refined foods like sugar, flour, and cereal grains weaken the body's defenses because they raise the blood sugar very quickly, which depletes key nutrients. However, eating avocados helps to replenish the body because they are loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats and potassium. These nutrients help to balance out your blood sugars and strengthen the pituitary gland in your brain. This stimulates the release of more T cells, phagocytes, and natural killer cells, which attack viruses and harmful bacteria in your body to protect you from infections. Keeping your defenses high. Now that you know some of the healthiest foods to support your immune system, I want to share with you a few extra tips to stay healthy and protect your body long-term against viruses and harmful infections. Sleep. If you don't sleep for at least 7 to 9 hours per day, then you're much more likely to catch a cold or suffer with a disease. When you sleep, your brain releases melatonin, the most protective antioxidant in the body for repairing and restoring the trillions of cells. Not getting enough sleep raises your blood pressure and puts stress on the nervous system, which in turn weakens the immune system. If you struggle with sleeping, I've put a link down below to my video on how to improve your sleep. Fasting. If you're eating frequently through the day, such as snacking and grazing, you aren't giving your body the chance to rest and digest. Long term, this weakens your immune system and makes you more vulnerable. Intermittent fasting is a simple diet technique where you eat the same amount of calories in the day, just closer together. For example, you could eat all of your daily meals in a 5-hour window and allow your body the remaining 21 hours to fast. This has an enormous impact on your immune system because it reduces inflammation, oxidative damage, and stimulates the repair of DNA and white blood cells. Fasting also triggers autophagy, a process where your body cleans out viruses and old dead proteins and recycles them into new healthy tissues for a stronger overall body. Stress. Mental stress and anxiety causes your adrenal glands to release cortisol, which is very destructive to the body in large amounts. Long-term stress weakens your immune system, and viruses tend to come out of remission, such as the cold sore virus, for example. You must find ways to want to keep your immunity up are all great ways to help relax the body and release stress and tension. Summary. The immune system is your first and last line of defense against pathogens, so it's important to keep this strong if you want to live a long and healthy life. Nutrients and natural compounds found in whole foods provide the materials that your immune system needs to fight off harmful invaders. Getting adequate amount of sleep and keeping your stress levels low also contributes to the resistance of viruses, bacteria, fungi, mold, and parasites, as well as preventing autoimmune conditions and the growth of cancer. For the top 10 herbs to kill viruses and clear mucus from the lungs, click on this video here. I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.
So this was 10 Foods That Boost Immune System and Kill Pathogens and Viruses by Ryan Taylor, Natural Remedies. So of course there were some suggestions that were made that does not align with our dietary laws. So we know how to just chew the meat, spit out the bones, right? Yes. So there are certain things that were suggested that we won't partake in. However, most of the information was really good information, I would say. So what did you all think about that? Along with the seasonal foods, herbal remedies can also be powerful allies for your wellness this month and moving forward, not just in September, but throughout fall and going into winter as well. So hawthorn is a really, really good herb which strengthens the heart physically and emotionally. Hibiscus is bursting with antioxidants and vitamin C for immunity. Elderberry, who doesn't love elderberry? This time of year, you're going to see the elderberry syrups, elderberry teas, because elderberry is a fall staple and winter as well for cold and flu prevention. So load up on these herbs, sisters. Get your hawthorn, get your hibiscus, get your elderberry, and ginger. You definitely want to keep a lot of ginger on hand. Ginger warms the body, fights inflammation, and soothes digestion. So these are some of the herbs that we want to definitely keep on hand during this season. Hawthorn, hibiscus, elderberry, ginger, and amongst others, right? So while you sip them in tea, use them, whether you sip them in tea or use them in tinctures or enjoy them in your self-care rituals. I know I love a good elderberry syrup because I add all of the other stuff in there, the cinnamon, the cloves, just so much good stuff in that syrup. So it's elderberry syrup time, sisters. So these herbs help keep your body in balance as the season shifts. So if you don't have these herbs on hand, I suggest you run out and get them, because this time of year, especially elderberry, if you're getting the whole berries, they run out fast this time of year because everyone is making elderberry something, right? So at Shebrew Royalty, we bring ancient wisdom to modern wellness. So we talked about our Shebrew Strength Tonic Tea, which combines immune supporting herbs, perfect for September, perfect for fall. Pair it with one of our Temple Treasures bath soaks. The Royal Renewal bath soak is really good for detox, and also the Sacred Glow bath soak. So go back, sisters, go back to the website and check out these bath soaks. And for a full body reset, relieving stress, detoxifying, and restoring your energy after these long days. Sister Zion says, yes, yummy, elderberry is the best. Yes, it really is. It really is. Sister Johnny says she's cleaning house, cooking, rearranging the house. All right, you're staying busy, Sister Johnny. You got your hands to the plow. That's right. So, yes, go to ShebrewRoyalty.com and get your Shebrew Strength Tonic Tea. Get and pair it with your whatever is your choice of bath soaks, and also scrubs, the melanated sugar and spice body scrub. Yummy. Yummy. I'm so serious. It smells delicious. It's perfect for this time of year with the cinnamon and like I said, the spices in there, the brown sugar and the olive oil. Oh my goodness, your skin is going to feel like silk. So go to ShebrewRoyalty.com to start your seasonal wellness journey today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Do it tonight. So let's create a space for you to release, to renew, and reset with this simple autumn reset ritual. So number one, first thing you want to do is brew a warm cup of Shebrew Strength Tonic Tea like I've got here. You want to brew this, take a moment to breathe deeply and set your intention for the season. Just use this time to just think about what your plans are for this season. You know, are you planning on any travels? Maybe you might want to think about starting a new hobby, a new business. Why not? Why not start a business? So what's your intention for this season? Then number two, run a warm bath with one of our Temple Treasures bath soaks. Of course, you're not going to go to the store and buy some of that toxic stuff out there. You don't have to. You don't have to. You have ShebrewRoyalty.com. Light a candle, play soft music, and allow yourself to unwind. Unwind, especially like I said, this type of weather, you do want to just get in the tub and just soak and unwind while it's raining outside, while it's doing what it does out there. You're just in here, just unwinding in a nice warm bath with a Temple Treasures bath soak. Then you'll want to finish off with one of our Temple Treasures body butters. Of course, what else would you do? To lock in the moisture and leave your skin feeling nourished. So, and there's plenty to choose from. And guess what? Guess what? Plenty more to come. Why? Because a lot of the fragrances that I have right now, they're more your summer vibe. They're more maybe spring and summer vibe. I will have some new fragrances, more geared towards fall. So that's going to be my newest batch that I'll be whipping up for you all. I am going to whip up that butter, and in maybe if you like the pumpkin spice aroma, some cinnamon and spice aroma to go with that melanated sugar and spice body scrub. So yes, new fragrances coming out. And then you might want to journal 3 things that you're ready to release, because this is time of release and restoration before winter, right? You want to get rid of some bad habits, fears, stressors that no longer serve you. This is the perfect time. Like the trees are getting rid of all those dead leaves. We need to get rid of all the clutter that no longer serves us. This is the perfect season for this. And number 5, most importantly, pray. Prayer is so important. And reading uplifting scriptures to stay grounded and rooted in our faith in the Most High. Right? Prayer and reading those scriptures. This ritual isn't about, it isn't just about self-care. It's about aligning ourselves with the Most High and his plans for us in this new season, right? So prayer and uplifting scriptures also remind us that self-care isn't selfish. That's part of the self-care, is praying and keeping our mind and spirit on point with our scriptures. It's how we refill our cups so we can now show up fully for ourselves and for our loved ones. Sister Paula, Shalom, praise the Most High. Yes, you are so right. Praise the Most High. Welcome. It's so good to see you, sis. So here we are. To help you bring this whole ritual into your home, I've created a free autumn reset guide with recipes, journal prompts, and step-by-step instructions. And it will be ready on our Shebrew Royalty Wellness blog on this Tuesday. So go to ShebrewRoyalty.com/wellness-blog. ShebrewRoyalty.com/wellness-blog on Tuesday to get our free wellness guide. So this segment, sisters, was a little bit shorter than usual because, as we know, we are all going to be very busy this month. This is a real busy month. We have a busy month ahead with the celebration of the Most High's holy days. Many of us are preparing for the Feast of Tabernacles, and I know how much work goes into preparation, so I wanted to be mindful and respectful of your time. So tonight's segment was a bit shorter than usual. So the next couple of weeks, we won't be here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. We're taking another break, right? Many of you are aware, like I just mentioned, that we will be celebrating Feast of Tabernacles, and we will be going out into nature and enjoying the Most High's beautiful, beautiful creation away from the concrete jungle that we live in. Most of us live in this concrete jungle. So we get to go out once a year, at least once a year, to connect with nature and be out there with the Most High, away from all of the stuff that goes on here in the concrete jungle. So it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. For those of you that will be camping for the very first time and may need some tips, please feel free to watch our video from last September, Camping Basics. I don't know if you've seen that video, or if you may even want to, if you've seen it before, as a refresher to prepare for tabernacles. So I'm sure that you'll find the information very useful. Even for those of us who have been camping for a while, we can always learn something new. So once again, Camping Basics from last September. If you want to go back and watch that video, it's on our YouTube channel. So our next show, our next live show, will be on September 28th. Oh my goodness. The 28th. Can you believe that? The Most High, AHAYAH willing, that will be our next show, because we're taking this next Sunday off and the following Sunday after that, because that's the day that we will be coming back. So, sisters, I am going to miss you all so much. I am going to miss you all. Some of you, most of you, I'm going to be hanging out with for the next week anyway. Sister Johnny says, very good information. Sister Wada says, all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you subscribe to Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty so you never miss our weekly journey into women's health, wellness, and beauty. And because I want you to start your autumn reset, once again, I've created that free autumn reset guide for you. Just visit shebrewroyalty.com/wellness-blog and look for our blog about tonight's broadcast, which will be posted on Tuesday, Most High AHAYAH willing. So, once again, stay tuned for our Temple Treasures. Well, it's not staying tuned. It's already here on the website, our Temple Treasures Muscle Recovery Oil, which is designed to relieve muscle soreness, inflammation, and support tissue repair. And our mineral-rich anti-inflammatory Shebrews Strength Tonic Tea, designed to promote muscle and bone support. All right. So lots of information I threw at you in a short while tonight, sisters. But in conclusion, let's continue to grow this channel so that the information can reach Shebrews throughout the four corners of the earth, and even those that are not Shebrews but are willing to be a part of our community. We are to let our light shine so that others can be led to the source of the light. That's our goal. So, sisters, do you have any questions before we sign out? Any questions, any comments before we sign out? Because, you know, I love you all so much, and I always appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedules to have tea and conversation with me. So Thawada, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. If you have any questions, post the questions now so that we can, so that I can get to them. But if not, we're going to be signing out in just a minute. Like I said, this tea, it's gold. It's liquid gold. All right. So, sisters, until the Most High brings us back together, may you prosper and be in excellent health. And remember, true healing begins inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. Thawada, Sister Zion. Thawada, all praises. Shalom, all praises to the Most High. So I'm your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, a voice of reasoning and justice. The Most High willing, we will be back on the 28th with another exciting show planned for you. I've already got something in my mind about what I want the next show to be about. I'm just going to have to think about it some more, do some more research. But it's going to be a very exciting show. So until next time, walk in strength, steep in wisdom, and stay royal. And as always, this is Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. Good night, sisters. Shalom. For those of you that are going to Tabernacles, I will see you there, the Most High willing. And for those of you that are maybe in California or elsewhere, be safe. For all of us, be safe out there. Have an amazing, amazing time, which I know we will. It's going to be a blessed time. So, sisters, I will see you all back on the 28th, Most High willing, right here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. Good night. Shalom. Ahabatha. I love y'all.